The Abidjan-Lagos corridor is one of the most important ones in Africa. It crosses 5 countries, which are Ivory Coast, Ghana, Togo, Benin, and Nigeria. It represents more than 75% of the economic activities of ECOWAS. More than 1,000 kilometers had boundaries and 5 capitals. A team of reporters will try to cross preventing risks and dangers of the road with a needed camera. Our objective: identify irregularities and barriers to the free movement of people and goods. We leave Abidjan for Norway, the border town with Ghana. Arrived at checkpoint, one of the reporters is blocked by a police officer claiming the sum of 2,000 francs CFA as right of passage. The reason given: a Burkinabe identity card.
Maintenant ça c'est qui? Donne tes 2000. Pardon, l'autre a donné pour elle, on n'avait pas pardonné. Donne tes 1000 francs tout doucement, on va aller comme ça. D'accord. C'est pas 1000, c'est pas 2000. Tiens, il faut sortir.
We learned to the game and got into a negotiation process and finally agreed on the sum of 1,000 francs CFA.
Mais c'est ça que j'ai vu là. Quand nous allons là-bas, on fait ça. Faut me dire. Papa, c'est pas. Alors, mais pourquoi aller des choses? Nous-mêmes, on fait l'argent, ça va faire.
Mais en fait, c'est comme ça ma soeur.
Tu veux l'aider là. Tu veux l'aider là. En ce moment, tu complètes pour elle.
At the Lubu Ghanaian side, the process is the same. However, the price is fixed according to the type of the travel document presented. For those having a one-day return, coupons are even distributed in exchange of the travel documents that they get back at the return. A well-organized system. The ECOWAS regulations allow such a system. Just at the beginning of our trip, we already have a foretaste of the journey that awaits us on this corridor. A flower border, the watchword is given: we must pay despite our purpose. We realize that the presentation of a national identity card is even more suitable to extortion when a team member was blocked by an agent. 1,000 francs CFA or 5 Ghana cedis. This is what the gentleman from the Ghanaian administration is asking for, with ease and authority.
Say money is finished.
Money is not finished. I saw you have your passport. You have your passport. I said go.
Yeah, I know.
My brother.
This one can't take. You take and go.
But he paid how much?
Yes, sir. 5 cedi. Yeah. Alright. Offering. No card. And I'm in 5 cedi. I know. Yes, sir. Come on.
Because we know now, for the next time we will pay.
Not possible.
We are ECOWAS.
Yes. When you reach Togo, you tell them you are ECOWAS.
You are going to pay again.
When you reach there, you tell them you are ECOWAS. You will see what they will do to you.
Okay. Ouch, sorry. Okay, thank you very much.
Chef, on n'a plus rien. On n'a plus rien sur nous. Plus rien. Monsieur, s'il vous plaît. Nous sommes de la CEDEAO. Non, je veux dire,
Nous sommes prêts. Eux, ils nous ont fatigués. On s'est dit qu'on arrive ici au Togo, on est ensemble, on parle français. Là-bas, on comprend rien. On comprend rien, ils nous ont fatigués jusqu'à 3000.
At immigration and health checkpoint, rates are the same. Arriving at Kobe checkpoint, the entrance to Lome. At this stage, we are not surprised when we are again obliged to pay, but this time with aggressiveness and discourtesy from the Togolese agents.
Non, il n'a pas de passeport.
vous payez le temps là.
Même quand il n'a pas de passeport.
Passport or not, you have to pay.
Il n'a pas le passeport, il a quoi? Carte là.
Oui, une carte.
C'est tout.
D'accord. Mais c'est maintenant qu'on se rend compte. Est-ce que c'est méchant ce qu'on demande?
C'est les gens.
C'est méchant?
Oui.
Ah bon?
Stunned by so many harassment, we are only half of our trip. All these obstacles have huge economic consequences, especially for member countries. But what do these agents think of the free movement of people and goods so cherished by ECOWAS?
Pendant qu'on est tous prêts, et puis on est dans une organisation, on est tous ECOWAS. Vous comprenez?
Ça va venir, ce que vous dites là, ça va venir.
Mais c'est pas maintenant.
C'est pas maintenant.
They're aware of the texts and laws, particularly Article 59 on immigration. When we ask the question, the answer is clear. Right now, we pay and we go.
Pour maintenant, là, ça se fait.
Pour maintenant, c'est quoi?
Ça se fait. On paie et on part. Vous n'êtes pas le seul, vous ne serez jamais le dernier. Donc, continuez dedans, vous faites l'information, vous allez.
At the Savikonji-Ilakonji border, the scenario is the same. The tension goes up when we ask about the reason of these bribes.
Attention, vous allez voir, c'est parce que vous êtes à la bulle.
Apparently, the agent loses control and gets upset while operating unhindered transactions with other travelers who know well about the system since there is no discussion between them. Shocked by so many verbal abuse and disrespectful attitude from police officers, we leave the Togo-Benin border while apprehending the last step, the Somekraka border, also called virtual line. Best for the hand? Not really. This border is probably the worst of all. The sad spectacle of dirtiness, confusion, and aggressiveness at that border is frightening. Individuals without uniforms or badges, provided with iron bars, clubs, golf clubs, in short term, any kind of tools, enabling them to stop by force travelers and taking from them as much money as they can. 2,000 nairas is the minimum demanded at each stop. But we're not at the end of our surprises when we learn that to cross the border with our vehicle registered in Benin, we must make a deposit of at least 300,000 francs CFA. A Nigerian law would require it according to immigration officials. If yes, is it in line with the revised treaty of July 24, 1993 and signed by the member countries of ECOWAS with a vision of integrated region where the population enjoys free movement? This treaty mentions in Article 32, Chapter 7, the institution purpose, which is but But in reality, are these principles well known by the public? Why is it not applied by border officials? Is it by ignorance or greed? More than 40 years after the Treaty of Lagos signed in 1975, what steps should be taken to enforce the application of ECOWAS principles?